can't be. It's inside the room. It's right, man. I'm reading it. Well, you're not reading it right. Hey guys, we're going to be talking about the Operation Shootout scene. Arguably one of the greatest scenes in sci-fi of all time, certainly from a battle perspective. The guns in the scene, the way the colonial marines operate, the communications, the lighting, everything is absolutely stunning. And when they realize that it's inside the perimeter, and Hudson, Hicks, we're all looking up here, and it's the shock of it, and when Hicks like pushes the flashlight up, this is obviously, the shocking moment that we all see, but it's the game changer of the pace here. I love the lighting. I love the color backdrop of the red, and all of the aliens here. Cameron had about six people dressed as the aliens at all time. He never really had more than half a dozen, and he cleverly like positioned everyone in the shot so it always looked like they were flooding the scene with hundreds of aliens here coming in, and it really does feel like that. That they're overwhelmed. And as Ripley says, get to medical, get to medical. We're sort of like pushing back, so we've got that feeling here of like, move out of there, move back. I love the way that Ripley fires her first shots, and she's almost like she's nervous, but she's almost in control as well. It's the first time we see her sort of like get into the weapon side, and Burke, we see the true nature of his disgustingness, and the rest of the colonial marines show their bravery. Why just carry on fighting? This is what they're trained to do. They're up for it. Obviously, the sadness of Hudson, Bill Paxton, we all wanted him to carry on, but the way he gets taken here, again, we were not expecting it. They get him from underneath. We're not even thinking that, and so they would, they'd go through the duct and they'd go anywhere they can. Um, and I thought that was clever, and that he would still be alive as well, as they take him down, and Hudson and Hicks, have that last exchange. That's sort of like a little bit of emotion there, because they get on, but there's a bit of conflict there, and you're sad to see them part one another, but Vasquez, we really lean on her for this sort of like last hope, and when the music is pacing here and the welding is happening, it's like, for Christ's sake, get that weld done now, and the fort is held by Vasquez. Vasquez saves the day, always sort of like fighting to the last moment with her strength, and the welding creates the pace. Even the look on Ripley's face, she's waiting to get through that door. It's seconds, it's milliseconds, and Hicks is saying, seal it. It's like the first thing that comes out of his mouth, the desperation to seal that door. I love that, it's really believable. There's no sort of like indulging in, additional ammo hunts or looking at different weapons or like talking to one another about other things. They're all absolutely focused on the task in hand. And I think that's what makes it so realistic and so powerful. Burke.